Flipping heck, it's bloody windy here today. Hello! How you doing out there? Okay, this is a tutorial about how to control, or how you can allow people in your Twitch channel, in your chat, to control some toys around you. So, some time ago I built this little guy for Halloween. And he dances, he moves his arms up and down, and he dances from side to side. And you could control him, any of my viewers could control him using chat commands. So you can make him dance, or you can make him wave. And that's all done through a little microcontroller. Stay. Right, so this is the microcontroller. It's called an ESP8266, and it is a device that has software in it. And then when you talk to the chat through your Wi-Fi, this has Wi-Fi built into it. It will go off and control things that are on these, connected to these pins on the sides of it. Okay. What I'm going to do is anybody who subscribes to my Twitch channel must go to my Discord, tell me that they've subscribed to my Twitch channel, and then I'll send them a free, wherever you are in the world, I'll send you a free microcontroller. This tutorial will tell you how to program it, where to get all the programs from. I can pretty much give you all the programs. And so you'll be able to control stuff, or your viewers will be able to control stuff in your Twitch channel. Hello Joshua Bowles, how are you? Welcome to the tutorial. Okay, so if you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. And if you would like to get hold of one of these microcontrollers and you'd like to build your own project, then subscribe to my YouTube channel, go to my Discord, tell me you've subscribed, give me your box number, and I'll send you one of those free of charge. So, to program one of these, all you have to do is connect it via a mini USB to your computer and run a program called Arduino, which I'll show you where to download it. Once you've downloaded the program, you'll set up the program and you will then import my program into the Arduino program. This tutorial will teach you all about that, how to do it. And once you've done that, then you'll be able to control stuff in your chat. So at the moment I've got a demonstration here. So this is called Poppy. And Poppy is the little doll from Minecraft. And there's a little LED on here. So if there's anyone watching at the moment and you want to try and switch this LED on, there's one of these boards in the back of this. Type in !LED on. Go for it. Joshua? Give him a few minutes. If not, I'll do it myself. Okay, I'm going to type into my own chat now, as if I was a viewer. LED on. So there's the LED on. And likewise, you can switch it off. And there it goes off. So this is Poppy. She's connected to, you can see her up here, by the way. No, there, yes. I always point the wrong way. Her hair's a bit more messy than this one. Anyway, if you'd like to make her dance, there's a servo motor from a model aeroplane type of servo motor. It's got 3 wires, and that connects to this board. and from the chat you can make her do things. So if you type !, pop dance, see if you can get it this time. Joshua. Josh. Type !, pop dance. Is he going to do it? Nope. Okay, I'll do it. Pop dance. So, as you can see, Poppy is now dancing. So it allows your viewers to control stuff. They can switch lights on behind you. Depending on what peripherals you put on this board, you could put a big fat relay on here and turn your central heating on, or whatever you want the chat to be able to switch on and off. I used to have a glider flying around when I was in Cyprus, and the chat could fly the glider around this way or that way. I had a camera in the garden that the viewers could move left, right in my garden, so they could find the cats in the garden. So there's many applications for this. Yeah, you don't have to do pop dance off because it's got a timer, so it stops. But at the moment she's pointing one way. If you wanted her to go the other way, you can type !POPL, that's Poppy left, or POPR, and that will go Poppy right. So at the moment I don't know which way it's facing because I don't know which way I had her before, but if we try POPL, oops, POPL. Okay, so that's L, POPR, and should make it go the other way. Okay, so there are the commands, and Joshua's just made it go back left again. If I press the reset button on the board, it will then reset, connect to my Wi-Fi again, and show you in chat all the commands, and it will actually connect itself. So there you go. So this board has just answered the chat through a thing called IRC. And those are the commands to make her do various things and to make the light go on and off. So that all boils down to this microcontroller board, which, as I say, if you subscribe to my channel, I will send you a free board. You can use this tutorial to get that board up and running. I'm going to show you that from a bare board. I'm going to show you a bare board, and I will program up this bare board. So let's do that now. So I'm going to unplug this, and I'm going to plug in this bare board. So this is just a bare board. And now I've let go of the reset button. It should say exactly the same thing in the chat. There you go. So if I connect this LED, so you've got your bare board through the post, you've got your program in it, you set up your switch, and then you put this LED in. I'm just going to put the LED in. Okay. So I don't know how good this camera is, but you can see I'll put the LED into these two pins here. The pin outs and everything I'll be showing you. So if I swap to my main screen now, then you'll be able to see what I'm doing. There we go. Oh dear. Thanks for that, Josh. Okay, got it back. So I have to do that all again now. I changed to a screen where my scene hadn't got the microphone up and running, as you do. Okay, right, we're back on now. You can hear me now. Right, so the LED is on this board, and if you type LED off, there, the LED goes off. So let's do that one more time. Can you hear me now, Josh? If you can you type exclamation mark LED on? Okay, let's type it myself. LED on. There you go. Okay. So now the LED is on. LED off. LED off. So your viewers can now control things in your chat, from your chat, in your room, so they can interact with you real time. And it's so this tutorial is going to show you how to do that. So this little board, I know you can only see a tiny little picture of me at the moment, but this little board, all I've done is poke the LED into 2 holes in the board, just to show you how it works. So if we reconnect Poppy now, and as I connect Poppy, you will see in the chat this board, which is on the back of this Poppy, and the motor. This board will now connect to my Wi-Fi at home. It will go to Twitch, and it will put in the chat the fact that it's connected and show you all the commands. So I've plugged it in, and if you're watching the chat, there you go. Hello, my name is Poppy from Minecraft. I'm on the microphone. Make me move left, right, or dance. So if anybody wants to make it move now, they just have to type in those commands. So if we go pop dance, there she goes. So if anybody wants one of these boards, subscribe to my channel. If you're on Twitch, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can just click follow. But if you're on Twitch and you subscribe to my channel, then I will post you one of these boards totally free of charge to anywhere in the world, and you can do exactly what I'm doing here on your own Twitch stream. So this is the board that we've just seen. I've just blown it up so you can see what it looks like. And what I'm going to do is quickly show you how it is wired. So if I take this LED here, which is this LED you can see, and I connect one side of it to ground, and now I need to know where to connect the other side onto this board. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the software and show you quickly the software. You don't have to know how this works. You can fill this in yourself and make it work. So let's have a look quickly through the software. If you look over here at this line here where it says D5. So D5, if you remember D5, if you go back to the picture, this is D5. So that pin there is going to be connected to the LED. So if we put that there, and we put that there, and we grab ourselves a sorry, that's not quite right. We grab ourselves a black wire, because it's the negative side of the diode, of the LED. We connect that there, and we connect the other side. Actually, I should just rotate this around, because I'm just using Excel, by the way. The positive side goes to the 3v3 line, So if I put that onto there like that and just copy this and paste it and then connect that to there and we connect that to there. There we go. Okay, so that is the LED, and just to show that it's an LED that, as opposed to a diode, I'll stick some arrows on it. Okay. So, this is the LED that's sitting here on Poppy, connected to the board. The servo, which drives Poppy, now we need to know where that's connected. Now we know that's connected to positive, so we'll connect that there with positive. And we also know that it's got to go to negative, so we'll put a negative on here. And that negative is also over here. We'll paste another negative over here. And we'll just copy this and paste it over here. And we'll connect that to there. And we'll connect the other end paste another one to ground. Okay, so that is the main ground. You don't have to worry about powering this thing either. If you're only powering LEDs and relays, the USB port is quite adequate to provide the current to drive this LED and a relay contact, or a servo. So the servo has got to have plus 3 volts, and it's got to have ground. And I've already written it in here. D6 is the servo connection. We can look in the software and see that. So here's the software, and as it says here, my servo attach D6. So D6 is where the servo gets connected, just there. So if we go like that, grab another one of those, instead of having to copy it and connect that to there. So the servo's got 3 wires basically. This servo, it's got the control wire, plus, and ground. Okay. So that's how the servo is connected, and that's how the LED is connected. It's very, very simple. At the bottom here is the antenna for the Wi-Fi, because this board has built-in Wi-Fi. And it will automatically connect to your Wi-Fi, and you can then get people in your chat to control stuff. So, simple, that's it. There's nothing else to this board. So the difficult part comes in programming this board. It's not that difficult, but first of all you need Arduino software. Hello Thugo, how are you? Welcome to the Twitch tutorial, or YouTube tutorial, whatever you want to, whichever place you are watching it from. So in order to obviously get the best out of this, you have to watch the video from the beginning. So if you watch the VOD, then you'll be able to catch up to this point if you haven't got here before. Down the side here, I've got a list of things you might need, like a soldering iron. You need a D1 mini light, which is this, which is the main heart of it, which I will be obviously giving away. You need to download the Arduino program, and you need to download a few libraries for it, 3 libraries. And then you need to go to the boards manager and install the ESP8266 board, which is this board. It's called an ESP8266 Wemos Mini D1. You're watching me on your phone, are you? Oh, excellent. Well, this is a bit difficult for you to see on a phone. But I will be uploading this video to YouTube after I've finished. And although people on YouTube can't get the free board, well, they can get the free board if they subscribe to my Twitch channel. And then they go and tell me in my Discord that they've subscribed. And then they give me their address to send the board to. And I'll send you the board. Free of charge. Okay. Well, it's not really free of charge because you've got to subscribe to my Twitch channel. If you're watching on YouTube, then just subscribe anyway. It doesn't cost you anything. And then you'll be able to get any updates that we do on this system. So this system is so that people can control things in your chat, like Poppy, that you can see right here, by typing things like POPL, exclamation mark POPL, or you can make Poppy dance by going POPDANCE, and then she'll carry on dancing. Okay, you could connect whatever you like to this board. You could connect any electrical appliance, any device, any lights in your room, motors, and then your viewers can all control it in the chat using exclamation marks. So I'm going to show you how that's done. So that's the basic circuit. This Excel sheet, I will try and put it in Discord so that you can click on all the links that are in this sheet. So if we go to Arduino software, if I click on this link here, and now we're on the Arduino website. So this is the program you need to download that will program up this board. It's a free program. You've got an option to pay for it if you want to. So you select whichever operating system you've got. So if you select Windows 7 and newer, for instance, you can leave a contribution here, or you can just contribute, or you can just download it. So if you download that and open that program, then you will end up with that. So this is the Arduino program, and well, actually you will end up with something that looks like that, just a blank canvas, and then you will go and say File, Open, and you'll open the program that I send you, which is this program. And this is the program. It's not very big, which goes into this board to control whatever you want to control. So if we go through this very briefly, when you get this program, you need to put in here your home Wi-Fi key, your SSID name, and your password. That has to be in the program, because this board is going to connect to your Wi-Fi and then go to Twitch. The next most important thing is this code here. So this is a 30-digit code which you can get if you're a Twitch streamer. You can very, very simply go to this address here, https://twitchapps.com TMI. This will all be in the sheet, and this will give you your Twitch authorization string. So every Twitch streamer has an authorization code associated with their Twitch channel. So if I go and find it for you now, so looking on Google, it says down here, Twitch chat password generator. If you click on that, and then you hit connect, it will give you that 30-digit code, which you need to put into the software inside this board, so that it knows that your Twitch is connected to your board. I'm not going to do it now because I don't want you to see what my Twitch token is, for obvious reasons. Okay, so now you've got the Twitch code. You go back to your program that I've sent you, that you've imported into Arduino, and you paste it something like this. You'll paste it in here where between these inverted commas. Right, so now you've got your code, you've got your Wi-Fi password and login, and you need to put the name of your Twitch channel. So there's my name of my Twitch channel, Zimbo Ash. There we go. Feel free to ask questions, by the way, if you're watching. Okay then, so down here is the message that you see. Let's get the whole message on the screen. There we go, and highlighted. So if I press this button to reset the microcontroller on the back of this, watching the chat, you'll see that line that is written in the software there will come up on the screen. So you can change that to whatever you like. And you can put there, hi guys, there's some lights behind me, and they go red, blue, green, whatever, and you can put all the commands in. So there's all the commands: POPR, POPL, LED on, LED off. So as soon as somebody sees those, they start typing LED on. Watch this LED. And there's the LED coming on, and LED off. There's the LED going off again. Okay. So once you've got this software all done and dusted and it all works, then you just simply hit this arrow at the top of the screen here, and it will program the board. I'm not going to do it now because obviously I've taken my codes out of this program, so if I upload it to Poppy there, it will corrupt her and she won't work anymore. Okay, so that's the basics of it. Now there's a whole bunch more different questions, isn't there? So you've loaded the Twitch, you've loaded the Arduino program. Now when you've downloaded the Arduino program needs a couple of libraries. So it needs this library, ESP8266 Wi-Fi, it needs IRCC client, and it doesn't need servo if you just want to turn the LEDs on and off. So you don't need to put that servo library in there. But there are things in here like this line here referring to the servo. So if you don't put it in, this program won't compile and it won't download into the board. So my advice is to, if you're going to use my program, exact program as it is here, put in your Wi-Fi login and your Wi-Fi code and get your Twitch authorization token from this address that's here. It says https://twitchapps.com/TMI, and paste it into there between those inverted commas, and you're ready to go. Okay, so getting these libraries. How do we get these libraries? What I normally do is I just type in ircclient.h. I'll just type that straight into Google. So this is my Google search now. And if you look for something that ends in GitHub, and you click on that. Oh, okay, well that particular one is missing. Let's find another one. Arduino IRC. So you can get the latest releases of this library and download them. I can provide them anyway. Since I have them, I'll probably try and provide them all on Discord. These three files. So these three files, when I provide them, they'll be zipped up. So you'll see servo.h zip, IRCC client.h zip, and ESP8266 Wi-Fi.zip. What you do here is you go to Tools, Sketch, Include Library, Add Zip Library. You go Add Zip Library, and you add these three one at a time into the program, and at the bottom of the screen here it will say loaded library. So you need to load 3 different libraries in order to make this program work. If you try and compile it and you don't have the libraries, it will tell you at the bottom here something like it says at the bottom at the moment. ESP8266 Wi-Fi.h, no such file or directory. Okay, so since I did this, I've actually loaded it. And if you wanted to see if it's actually loaded ESP8266 Wi-Fi.h, you can go to Sketch, Include Library, and you can run down the library until you find the library storage area in Arduino until you find out where it is. So we're looking for ESP8266. Library. Actually, it doesn't look like it is loaded on here. But there are other ESP8266 things loaded in here. Hold on one second. Sketch, include library. Add zip library. So I downloaded this morning. Let's look for this PC. Downloads ESP8266. Arduino Master. There we go, that's what it's called, Arduino Master. So we double click on there. Oh, okay, so that isn't the library. Hold on one second, I just got to make sure. Okay, so the reason it's not loading, it's giving me that error, is because once you've got this set up, you need to make sure you've got this where it says Tools, Board, and you need to select the correct board. So this board at the moment says it's an Arduino Pro or Pro Mini, which it can't be because it is actually a completely different board. It is an ESP8266 board, and that's because this library is not loaded. Right, so let's see if we can do this now. So the first thing you have to do is to go to File, Preferences, and in this line here you need to type this. Oops. Okay, let's cut and paste it first. Okay, File, Preferences. Right, so now I've typed that line there where it says the add-on for ESP8266 boards is here. So you type it in there, click OK, and then you go to Tools, no, Sketch. Where's the Boards Manager? Tools, Boards Manager. Here we go. And then we look in here for ESP. And there it is there, ESP8266. I don't know why it says it's installed, but it isn't installed, otherwise it would work. Okay, I know that it works. It's unfortunate, it's because this sketch I need to open it again because I updated the libraries and then I hadn't updated that. I hadn't closed it and reopened it. So let's have a look, see where it is. I've got to find it now. Let me search down here, Poppy Twitch controller. Okay, loading it up again. Okay, this is where you set the board. Okay, so now it's actually showing in the menu here ESP8266 boards, which it didn't before. Okay, so now I'm going to select the correct board, which is a Lonin Wemos D1 Mini Lite. That's what this board is, the board that you're going to use. So I click on that, and if you go to compile it now with this arrow at the top, this tick box on the top left of the screen, click on there, as it says there, compiling sketch. It will now compile that. Only takes a few seconds. If you look on the right lower, you'll see a green bar, progress bar. It's got a couple of warnings, but you don't have to worry about those as long as it doesn't fail. So if the board was there, you could click the other arrow. Okay, there we go. So it's done compiling. It says so at the bottom here. And it's all ready to load onto the board. So at this stage, you would take the board, plug it in to your computer, and then press this, look for the board under the port. So at the moment, you can see there's only two COM ports there, COM1 and COM5. If I plug the board in as if I was going to go and program it, it's probably going to put something in chat. There we go, because this board is actually programmed up. And if we go and look now, you'll see there's a COM6 that's been added and it's ticked. So once you've done that, you can press the arrow and it will put this program into this board after you've done all the other things like put your Wi-Fi password, your Wi-Fi login, and the Twitch code, the IRC chat code in there. Okay, so that is how you will be controlling stuff in your chat from Twitch. Let's see, what else have we got on here to talk about? So yes, this board ESP8266 is available from me for the first 20 or 30 subscribers to my Twitch channel. You'll get a free board sent to you in the post with all these details. You can program up your own board. You can add your own LEDs or your own motors and things. And you can control all your stuff from chat. From your viewers can control it in your chat, on your Twitch chat, while you're streaming on Twitch. Okay, there's a few things to set up in Twitch. First of all, let me show you the software again. Now in here, my commands that I've made are all in the software. So as you can see here, to turn the LED on, let's plug this back in and wait for it to just respond in chat again. There we go. So if I go into my chat now and I go LED on, this LED will come on, as you can see. Can you see that? Yes, it's quite bright. Or LED off. So if you're looking at the software now, that's where it switches the LED on. That's where it switches the LED off. Now I can put whatever I want in there, so I could change that to on light, or light on, or whatever I want. And then in the chat I'd have to type that. So I'd have to type exclamation mark on or exclamation mark off. And it's important to remember that these commands, which you can see in the chat at the moment, POPL, pop dance, which makes her dance, all of those commands have to be tied to Twitch somehow. Okay, so this gets a little bit more complicated. So to tie it to Twitch, you need to go to your Streamlabs dashboard. So here's my Streamlabs dashboard. If I go to my CloudBot and I go to my commands in CloudBot, these are all the commands that control things in my Twitch channel. Okay. You can see the commands here for LED on, LED off, etc. So let's take LED on, for instance, and I'll go and edit that so you can see what commands I've got in there. So I'm telling Twitch that if you type !LED on in my channel, then LED on will be sent, the word LED on. If you go back to the software, the word LED on will switch the light on, switch the LED on. Okay, so if I had changed that in Twitch, if I change this to whatever you want to change it to, if I change that to just light on instead of LED on, !light on, and then I can change this LED on word here to light on with no exclamation mark, then I'd have to go back to my software and change this to light on as well. Otherwise the program won't recognize the command that comes from Twitch in order to do the operation that you want. Okay, so that's another thing you have to do, and if you do not do that, nothing will work. So you need to go to your commands and you need to find out what commands to type in. You can type in whatever commands, you can add another command. So my LED on, for instance, is !LED on. It sends the word LED on. The word LED on is received by my Wi-Fi from Twitch, and this program picks it up, the program inside this board. And the program inside this board says the word LED on will switch this light on, or LED off will switch this light off. So the commands that are in here are the ones that you can change to switch lights on and off, or you could put LED red or LED green, and you could have various different channels on here connected to red LEDs, blue LEDs, green LEDs. So when they type in green LEDs on, or green on, or whatever word you want, as long as the word in here is the same as the word you put in your custom commands, then it will do that function. So you could have big LED balls behind you, or at the moment, if you watch Raim's channel, she's got a remote control like this, and she can switch the lights on and off behind her, which I can do too. But if I wanted to, I could automate that by using this, interfacing it with that. That's a little bit more tricky, but so as it is at the moment, we've got LED and we've got Poppy, and that's the commands you can use to control those things in chat. So what else have we got to talk about now? So we've loaded the Twitch program, we've set the program authorization code, we've selected the pins we want. So on here we're using D6 and D5, D5 for the LED. We've set our Wi-Fi password in the Twitch authorization. We've gone to Streamlabs bots and we've set the commands that correspond to the commands we put in the firmware, in the software, in the board. We've uploaded the Twitch chat program using Arduino, and then the last thing we need to do is to test it all. So all we have to do is go LED on. There the LED comes on, LED off, and there the LED goes off. Okay, so if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe and hit the bell if you want a further update. People on Twitch, if you subscribe to my channel, I will send you a free board. So if you subscribe and then go to my Discord and tell me in Discord that you've subscribed and give me your address, I will send you one of those boards free of charge till they run out. I have got quite a few of them. And all the tools you need are going to be in this spreadsheet, and all the instructions to do it. Obviously you can watch this video over and over to get the idea. If you've got any other questions, you can always post something at the bottom of this YouTube video, or you can go to my Discord and send me a message in Discord, and I'll catch up with you, and we can sort out any problems that you have. Right, I shall be back in about an hour or something with my normal music stream. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and hit the bell. And as I said, if you want to subscribe on Twitch, send me your details in Discord. You'll get a free board, and you can allow people to control things in your chat while you're streaming. Peace out. See you later.